Hey, good morning. Hey, pulling out all the stops today. I hope you're having a good day. Yes, it's Kim Overholt, your party artist here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. And if you want to know a little bit more about me, contact me at my website, obviously. Oh, this way, KimOverholt.com. KimOverholt.com. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, that's where I usually get all my things. And oh, I have something else to tell you too. But wait, this first. I gotta put a little bit more light on the situation. I've got a great sunshiny day going on out there, but it's really cold actually. We got some snow finally, but I hear it's supposed to clear up and get really nice. Yes, so today is Entertainment Thursday, and I am here to entertain. Yes, I hope I am entertaining, and let me find a little more light on the subject. I know if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we try anyways to get a little bit. And I'm trying to fix my hair. Like I say, I try to look my best for you when I show up. So I, I hope you're doing okay. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second, Aruni. And one thing I forgot to do is put on my main light because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So we'll find out in a minute. Which button is it again? Oh, this one. Oh, it works. Okay. All right. It's working temporarily. So, hi, everybody. I am your party artist. My name is Kim Overholt. Like I say, if you want to know a little bit more about me, KimOverholt.com. And yeah, today is Entertainment Thursday, and it's a leap year. Today is February 29th. Now, it's a paradox for any of you who were born on this day because somebody that I met once a couple days ago that was looking for birthday cards for anybody that's born in a leap year. So I don't think we have any of those here at where I was working, and said, "Well, how old's the person that's having the birthday?" And they said, "Well, they're turning 12, but the leap year makes them only 3 years old." So can you imagine being 12 and getting birthday cards for you at 3? Okay, just say I'm 3 years old. That's crazy, right? It's what do they call? They call that a paradox, a most ingenious paradox. As I have um, watched the Pirates of Penzance, right? Remember when they say, yeah, you can't leave till you turn 21, and when he finds out that he was born on a leap year, that's pretty bad. Anyhow, yeah, that's another story. I love stories, by the way. And Entertainment Thursday is usually a day where you can find me trying to pull, like I say, pulling out all the stops to see what is fun and entertaining for you. Now, I also have another thing that I do as well. Maybe I'll do it right now. I'll do it. And if you've ever been to one of mine, we can say hey, or if you ever wanted to go to one of my parties, I'll write it down for you. So if you want to check out my website for there, it's called oh, there's a capital N. It's Niagara Art Parties. Not party, not just one, but many. Niagara Art Parties.com. No spaces in between, all one word, Niagara Art Parties. As I would say to people, everybody needs. And I love having my naps. Yeah, let me tell you, I love having a nice little nap in the afternoon when I can. Oh yeah, so today is a leap year, and so people say, what are you doing on a leap year that's different from any other day? I say I'm going to pretend like I'm rich and famous already. Like, so let me do that again. So it's Niagara Art Parties.com. Yeah. Or .ca, because I got the .ca as well. So if you want to party with me with paint and everything, you can come check me out that, okay? So that's one way I love to entertain. So yeah, today I'm saying that I am a rich and famous lady, and yes, this is my particular website where and my studio here where I can show off all the neat things that I do. And as you can see in the background here, I can't point, is my neopard over here. And I also have, let me just slide over this way. If you look over this way, there's a painting that I did for my book called The Plight of Time. And see if I can put it down a little bit and move out of the way. There. It's oh, there. 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 It's a picture of a dragon with a timepiece and the dove, and yeah, it's The Plight of Time. It's a story that I wrote. Oh, it's been a few years. It's on Kindle. I'm thinking maybe I should make it into a novel. And but you know what? This is the other thing I've been doing. Like besides thinking that I'm a millionaire and everything like that, thinking that I'm rich and everything, whatever. I'm imagining that, here I am. I'm in my own studio. I'm in my own house. And my house is actually my old house that I grew up in. And it's wonderful to think of it that way. And yeah, so, but I'm putting a prayer out till Jesus and saying, please, Jesus, help me find the right path to get me to where if I wanted to be doing this where I can just sit here and talk to you, um, and pretend like, and not just pretend that I'm rich, but actually be okay and say, I met a guy yesterday. It's funny. I met a guy yesterday who said, offhandedly that, he's not living from paycheck to paycheck. And I said, wow, that's interesting. How did you manage that? And he said, well, I started when I was young. And I'm like, oh, okay. This is, yeah. And it's true. You got to start when you're young, when you are wanting to become a millionaire. Start young. This is my mistake that I made. Is what he said is that if he got a little bit extra on his paycheck, he'd take that little extra and put it aside and give it put interest on it, put it into a something that would gain him interest. So over the years, as he got his regular paycheck, if he got a little extra, he put a little bit extra side, little extra side, and eventually he invested enough that it started making a profit. And he says he does fine. He says the guy that I spoke to, I mean, he said he's a pretty laid back kind of person. He doesn't wear rich clothes. He doesn't own anything that's top line because he doesn't need to. I mean, there's a lot of good things that don't need to, you don't need to have the top car to be rich. You don't need to have all the best clothes to be rich. You can be rich without having the riches. You know what I mean? You can be rich inside. So as much as I do most of the time live from paycheck to paycheck, I feel that I am rich in a way that I am very lucky for the good things that I have that do come my way. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for you being here. And that's part of the reason why I do this. And I try and pull out all the stops because, I find it so much fun to do it. And I'm hoping that I can share this with you and let you know that, you're not alone if you're feeling awkward or you're feeling like you're in a rut or you feel like you're in that one spot where you can't get out and you want to try so hard. All the advice that I can give you is don't panic. Do not panic. I gave this advice to myself years and years ago, and it's come into fruition a few times. Don't panic, whatever you do, because you panic and you do stupid things, and you regret them later. And this is what's happened. I'm like, ah, crap. Why did I do that? I could have not panicked and had things come out the way I planned them. I panic. Yeah, yeah. I know. It happens to the best of us too. And well, what can you do? What can you do? You just keep on. You learn from your mistakes, and you keep on building, and you keep on going either in the right direction or the wrong direction, or you just kind of just try to make it. You know what I mean? You just do your best, right? Okay, so and this is what I'm doing today. This is on leap year. What I'm doing is I'm trying to do my best as I do every day. Let me just put my hair up so I can not complain about my hair. So I put it into a nice knot at the top here so that most of it stays out of the way and I can do stuff and look presentable. There we go. Now I look better. There we go. All right, so the Entertainment Thursday, and usually I do card reading, but I did a card reading yesterday. So today I think I'll just do a little bit of entertaining, right? Okay, so let me start by telling you, telling you about my Plight of Time story. I mean, if you were interested in reading some of the stuff that I do. There's that. Um, I know you're not interested, but I'll show you my old bag of tricks that I used to have. So these things in here are Kimmy the Clown's old stuff. I have my wig. I got my there's a mask in there too. I got my tie over here, and I got bells in here. I got my magic uh, kerchiefs and stuff. They're magic. Okay. So that's one thing I had when I was Kimmy Clown. And I was thinking maybe coming back Kimmy Clown. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you think I should return as a clown, because this turned into a clown world. I mean, I couldn't fit better in it now than I did before. So what's the diff, right? Okay, so and remember, people, it's all about you. Honestly, it's not about me, because honestly, what it comes down to is what will make life easier for everybody, and you know. Okay, and some of the things that I do. Oh, look at this. I did some painting, and I got some paint on a painting that I'm working on. Can you see that? That's kind of neat. That's different. A little different from usual. Yeah, there we go. It's just trying to come up with ideas for what to do today while I'm not in front of the camera. All right, and so I borrowed this from Kimmy for a while. It's my toolbox of many things. There's fun surprises and happiness inside. I painted it that way because I thought kids would kind of like be a little bit more happier to see that there was stuff going on in there. So yeah, this is my Kimmy Clown little thing that I have in here. I'll give you a little bit of an insight of what I have in here. So yeah, I have my juggling balls here. And for those of you, you know what, I've been at work sometimes, and they have these little tiny light up balls, and I've been grabbing them, thinking I wanted to try juggling them, but every time I juggle them, they light up, and then they fall, and I'm like, ah. So yeah, I juggle. I face paint. I do magic tricks with scarves. Yeah, a long time ago. Yes, yeah, it's been a while. I still have my nose. Actually, my nose is over here. See. There we go. It's gone. And I have a spare nose. Well, it's a cheap spare nose. Waiting for my clown friends to arrive. So every once in a while I pull out this. And that's what I would say. I would say, okay, this one is meant for somebody specifically who wants to become a clown. If anybody's out there that wants to become a clown and learn from me, I've got your nose waiting for me. All right. If you want that nose, you come and talk to me. All right. And of course, inside of Kimmy the Clown's things are all of my. This is what I used to do. I used to do face painting, so I have tons of face paints. They were stackable. I have like all kinds of stencils that I was using. I have. Oh, I even have. I thought I'd used up all my balloons, but here's a spare one. Okay, and of course, got tons of studs to put all of them. You know, you want to decorate your face with something, put all kinds of like diamonds and stuff is pretty. Yeah, maybe one day I'll do a video and add some diamond studs in there. That was something. Oh, didn't work. Nope, it's sticking to my finger more than it's sticking to my face. Okay, let me try it. Let me just try one, because I'm just curious if it works. It might not work. It might not stick anymore. Oh, it does stick. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got a little diamond on my face. Okay, yeah, so that works. And we have, a little heart for you. Look, I have a little heart for you if you want it. See, it's right here. All right, so I've also got, because everybody needs, you get the little bit of sparkles. Everybody needs a little bit of sparkles, because I used to decorate people's faces with sparkles too. Not just myself. Everybody else got sparkles as well. And I have extra paint bases, so I have some extra sparkles here too. And let's see. Oh, and I have some extra face paint. Wow, look at that. I think I was going to be giving those away as prizes to some of the kids out there, but Kimmy the Clown retired 2019. She turned 50, and yeah, Kimmy the Clown retired. Yes. So it's been a while. Oh, and look, there's also look at little butterflies. You can have a little butterfly on your face just with little studs like this. See? Okay. Anywho, yeah, this is some of the things that I was getting into as Kimmy the Clown. You know, as soon as everything kind of went funny, I kind of thought, okay, well, maybe that's a sign that maybe I should stop being a clown. But, you know, I still have all my little designs and things like that. I still one of these days think that I'm going to go out there and try decorating somebody's face. If you want your face decorated by me, you know, I do have all the stuff that I can, you know, use on you if you want to be used. I'm kidding. I would not treat you well. I would treat you well, better than anybody else. Oh, look, a plastic bag. That's a rare thing to find. Okay, I'm going to keep that out. All right. I keep those just in case I have to make a mess, right? So, in this empty bag. We used to have plastic tablecloth covered. Yeah, it's a tablecloth cover. Okay. But I got blue sparkles too. Look at blue sparkles as well. Okay, not just pink sparkles. I got blue sparkles, and I got a whole bunch more hearts in here. Ooh, and I've got a bottle of poison. Actually, this glows in the dark. Actually, with those hypersensitive. Yeah, I painted that in myself. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Anyways, yeah, those things that I was painting. Let me pull that off my face. Okay. All right. I gotta be me. Okay. So, all right. So, yeah, this is what I used to do with lots of face painting. I always used to enjoy doing that. And my plastic bags, I'll toss over here. Because, yeah, we always need extra plastic bags for something. And, you know, they're rare to find nowadays. And so that's my. Oh, and I forgot. There's another layer to this. Okay, so here comes. That's the top layer. Let's check the bottom layer. I haven't gone down into the bottom layer for a while. Let's see. It's getting serious now. Oh my gosh. Okay. 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 I still have my bag and I still have some balloons. Look at that. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll see if they actually still work. Let's see. Okay. Ow! All right. And I have my handy trandy. Now, don't get any ideas. You know, I see you pumping purple. I know what you're thinking. Pumping purple. But this was actually like one of the best little blowy uppy thingy, and it didn't ever fail me, which is great. Okay. Keep it short, sweet. There we go. Once you learn, you never forget, right? Okay. So, let me see if I can remember how to do this thing. Yeah, I've forgotten already. Oh no, I'm good. Okay, so back. Pull out stops, you guys. You know, twisting balloons for you. Who knows? They might pop. They might not pop. Who knows? All right, we get the front part there. All right, and make it a little duggy. Oops. Always heads backwards. Around. There we go. Okay. No, never works for me. I always had a hard time with this part. There we go. A little waggly tail. There we go. Ta-da! Do you want to learn how to make these too? I can show you how to do it. Yeah, see, I spent about many years I think I started in 2006, so I mean, I had a good 18 years of ballooning, cartooning, and just overall fun with you guys doing this kind of thing. And I did have fun. I really did. I enjoyed it. Things changed after a while, so so this is funny. That's just it. I'm glad I'm glad they still work. That's good. All right. All right. So if anybody out there wants this, let me know in the comments below. I can save this for you. Right. All right. I used to make butterflies and tickle swords and all kinds of things. If my hubby finds me doing this, he's gonna kill me. So I'm only gonna do the one. He's gonna like come home to a whole bunch of stuff already like twisted and stuff. Be like, what the hell's this? I thought you quit this stuff. And it's hard to quit when you start. Sometimes it's hard to stop. I usually make like a wiener dog, so it's a little bit bigger, so the tail isn't so whooshy, but that's okay. That works. Oh, I think I'm losing it. I think I lost it a long time ago. Shut up. Okay. All right. So I'll put that back. All right. So I used to I used to even weave some of the balloons into little things and make stuff. But then you know what? I got to the point where I'm like, who's gonna buy this? I'm like, okay, I'm just doing it for fun for myself. It isn't really actually doing anything for anybody else. So I stopped doing that. And yeah. What else do we got here? We have like extra sponges for the funky monkeys when I'm doing face painting. So, I mean, if anybody out there wants to take up face painting and wants some of the things that I've already got going on, let me know in the comments below because if you're nearby, I can send this out to you. All right, like I live in the Niagara area. If you live nearby and you want some stuff to start doing your own little thing, I can give you tips and pointers on doing kids festivals and stuff like that. If you want, but that's totally up to you. Totally up to you. All right, what else we got here? Okay, a couple funky monkeys. Some regular wrapper. Oh man, I got toys. Give me the clown. There's not a. Oh, look at it. I found a deflated one. Oh, look. It looks almost like the same one I just did. Darn. No, that's not the same one I just did. The other one's still here. Look at, there it is. It doesn't happen that fast. But look at, I got like little play toys, like you blow the whistles and stuff to make the parents annoyed. I love that stuff. Okay, and of course more balloons. Oh, and these little things when they were huge when we were kids, and you used to hit yourself with them and give yourself pinches and stuff when they worked, and they don't spin around. Usually, it's supposed to hit each other, not. Small things amuse small minds. I think I got it. There we go. Boy, oh boy, let me tell you, yeah. Do I feel like Griselda today? Like Griselda the witch from The Hilarious House of Frightenstein? Let me show what else I got you. Hold on a second. Raquel Welch eat your heart out. Okay. Anyways, I don't know whether I feel like Griselda or David Lee Roth. Sometimes he's a little whack too, right? Oh my God. Anyways. All right. So yeah. So there's that. And yeah. So that was when I used to do Kimmy Clown stuff. So that's just to show you. Hey, there's many aspects of doing different things, as well as being a magician's assistant and being a mascot and doing all kinds of different things to make money, other than the regular things you do to make money. Now I just do the regular things it takes to make money. I know it's no fun, but hey, it pays the bills. And like I say, today's leap year day, the day of the leap year, 29th, and I feel like I want to just do something completely different. And yeah, I just wanted to show you what I was capable of, what I used to do. I used to run around like crazy and do all kinds of things. For Santa, at my local mall, I used to annoy the kids until they got to see Santa. Yeah, yeah, I had fun while it lasted. But and you know what? And that's the thing. I say, it's good for a while, but don't hog it all. You've got to pass it on to other people. Like there's one girl, she does masquerade now, and she's really excellent at doing face painting, balloons, and everything. And I recommend her for and fairy faces as well. There's also that one as well. I don't know if she's still doing it or not, but that's one of those things that if you want them to continue going, you have to plug them and let them know, let other people know that they're out there too. So if you ever thought that you were, you need some help with things like that, these are the people you need to talk to. These are the people you need to see for stuff like that. I still do Niagara art parties, and what happens sometimes, even with that, I have a lot of calls for younger people. So I was doing retirement home just recently, but I also have been doing a lot of 8 to 10-year-old birthday parties. So that has been almost like what Kimmy the Clown was doing, but instead we're painting together. Usually I would play the ukulele, juggle, entertain, that kind of thing. Now I'm entertaining with paint. And that's what I really, really love to do is entertaining with paint. And maybe I'll entertain you with some paint today too. Who knows? Because like I say, when I come on here, I'm never really sure what I'm going to be doing. I just like kind of grab stuff and say, okay, let's try this for today and see what works, right? So yeah. And like I'm telling myself today, like I gotta think positively. Think positively. I've been doing stuff to make it more, but things. I don't know how about you, but so far the year has been like not quite what I expected it to be. So I'm trying to curve it to make it more mine, and trying to have it be that things start being a little bit more positive than they've been lately. I want things to get better. I'm always trying and trying to get things to get better. You know, and I have a few projects that I am working on. It's just being able to sit down and just automatically go through every one of them and make sure that I get them finished. Like I say, I have the comic book thing going on. I do have projects that I should be working on, but my artistic brain doesn't want to. It can't focus enough to concentrate on it to do it properly. So sometimes some of the things that I want to do properly, I kind of put them on the back burner until I have a few more hours when I know that I have nothing that's going to interrupt me and I can just go and because maybe sometimes you won't be able to, but you won't find me for days because I'll be so busy doing something. But that's the way I usually roll. I try to make sure that I have everything done, right? And I guess the most important thing is do one thing at a time and don't do just one thing at a time. And methodically, I guess that's the way it is. But being an artist, sometimes you think of all different directions you want to move in. Entertainment Thursday is Entertainment Thursday, so it always ends up being a little more entertaining than maybe I imagined or maybe you imagined. I don't know, but we do our best here to try and get you interested in becoming an artist. And I have a lot of people saying to me, a lot of people come to me and they say, "Hey, Kim, I am not an artist like you. I do not have the artist mind. I do not have the what you have. I do not have." And I'm saying, how is that not possible? I see people that I know and they're awesome, and the people that I really appreciate, and they say, "Well, I don't have an artistic bone in my body. I don't know anything about art," but and yet they are like great cooks. They are smart. They know many languages. They like I say, they know how to cook, and they have so many other talents that I don't have. And I just find that sometimes you trade off one for the other. And I wish I knew another language. I wish that I knew how to be a perfect chef or baking the perfect whatever. You know what I mean? And I envy those people for being able to do that. I find it's good that I'm glad that I understand the arts and I love the arts and I can move in many directions with it, definitely. But it's waiting for somebody that needs art. And most of the time, I feel like I'm okay. I'm putting it out there, saying, "Hey, you need art? Call me." And I put stuff out there, and I'm like, still waiting. And I do I and when I was doing my Kimmy Clown, it always seemed like it was never enough. I was doing great. Don't get me wrong, I was doing great. I was having lots of festivals and face painting at different locations and things like that. But it felt like it was never enough, because it always seems like I'm always chasing that next big thing, and I can never get to that next big thing. Do you know? Can you relate to that? Because I mean, we all have those moments where we're like, we're trying to push ourselves and we see everybody going past us. That Eddie I was talking to you about, remember, I don't know if I told you the story about when I went whitewater rafting, and I almost drowned there. And like I tell people, and it wasn't in the white water, it wasn't going down the rapids that I almost drowned. But while I was in the rapids, there was one part where we were allowed to jump out of the boat and actually go downstream. Now, if you've heard me say this story before, I jumped out of the boat, but and I seen everybody going shoo, past me, but I wasn't moving, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, hey, you guys, why am I not going anywhere? And like this is like happening, and I'm like, I want to keep up with them guys over there, and they said, you're stuck in an eddy. I'm like, what's an eddy? So an eddy, if for those of you who feel that they get trapped in this little, it's like one of those things. It's like a little swirl, and it doesn't pull you down, and it doesn't make you move. It just keeps you in one spot, and you just sit there and you watch everything go past you, and you're like, you have to, when you find yourself doing that, if you see yourself being stagnant, you gotta move. I'm pushing myself so hard. I'm trying to push myself so hard, and I try all the time, and I get to the point where I'm like, okay, so the material things aren't working, let's go for the spiritual things now. It's like, this is what I'm saying to Jesus. Jesus, help me, please. Okay, I'm at this point in my life where I'm like, okay, what do I do now? I'm like, okay, the clown thing, it was fun, but I'm retired from that now. The business thing was fun for a while, but it wasn't my cup of tea. The things that I'm doing now, I'm trying to get so that, where I am, you don't have to be there. You can actually be further ahead. And if I can if I can learn how to push myself a little further ahead, or if there's anybody out there that knows any little tricks that can help me push myself further ahead, I'd appreciate that too. So it's a little give and take on an Entertainment Thursday too. Yeah, I talk way too much, don't I? Yeah, I do. I could give you I'll do you a quick little drawing if you like. Hold on, I did you a little balloon animal. You like that? Was that fun? I can do you a little drawing. Watch, I'll do a little drawing for you. Okay. Where do I start? Something that I love that I don't have is an upper lip. There you go. And I always like drawing owls. So, oh, that ear is a little bit too big. Okay, a little too big. Let me just make it a little smaller. There we go. And then that kind of inside here. And I like to make it. See, and it just takes a little bit of thought Mm. Mhm. I love drawing fairies, and I've always had a kind of thing for being able to draw people ever since I can remember. I remember when I was grade three. Yeah, grade three. That must mean that I was about 8, 9 years old. I had started drawing, and people were like, "Yeah, get Kim to draw. She knows how to draw everything." It's like, okay, how did I get into this? It's just kind of like my nana taught me, and I started, and it's just practice, 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 and you can draw whatever you want, and then you get good at drawing, you start coloring it in, and then you try pencil crayons, you try markers, you try pastels, and you get into paint, you can get into ink. There's so many avenues when it comes to drawing and everything like that. So I always encourage people, don't stop drawing, always do something, and maybe that's it. Maybe I just got to keep on drawing or something. I don't know. Maybe one of these days something will hit. Something will hit. I know. I'm pretty hopeful, yet discontent. Always hopeful yet discontent. I know change is not permanent, but change is, and I appreciate change. I really do. I think change is important, and change is always something we must do, right? And maybe maybe I should change from being an artist to something else. Maybe art to what would be the opposite of art? Something mechanical? I always thought of welding. Maybe I'll take up welding. Oh, well, So I wanted to show you two. Like I'll say, there's other things I've been working on. So this is a progression of those little. They started out like this. These little things here. I put the holes in them, and this is just balsam board. Da, da, da. But as you can see, I took these, and I'm going to be making the other setup too. But as you can see, I painted them. So I'm trying to consider whether I want to use marker or pencil crayon or paint or whatever for doing these little nice little butterflies. And as you can see, like I said, this is the balsam wood here. And I also took what I'm going to be making is like a nice little mobile, and I also painted that as well. I have the other one here as well. Let me show you, because I love to show off. I'm a show off. What can I say? So one's painted, one's not. So I'm going to paint the other one up soon enough, and you can tell which side I'm going to be painting. The one that doesn't have the sticker on it, obviously. So yes, and I'm going to be making a nice little design here, a nice flower. Give it as a present for somebody who wants it. And yeah, you know what I've been thinking of doing? I've got a whole bunch of like uh, crafts. So maybe I've done it in the past, and I'm probably going to have to do it again. It's just rent a booth and put all my crafts, arts and crafts out there. And you guys that want to buy any of my stuff, please feel free to buy any of my stuff. KimOverholt.com if you want to know a little bit more. Like I say, I am here to help you learn about the creative life of an artist. And it's the funniest thing. When I was a kid, um, I met a girl who was an artist, and she lived a couple doors down from me. My one sister probably can remember her too. I used to go over to her place, and she used to do a lot of Lord of the Rings things. I used to see pictures of uh, a lot of Gandalf and a lot of fairies and stuff like that. So I kind of like that kind of thing too. I really like. I get into that kind of stuff too. I have a lot of stories that I do, like I say, the plight of time. this way. The Plight of Time, this book that I have over here, The Plight of Time, that if you want to read my book, it costs $10 or something. And, it's an interesting story. And yeah, that's something to kind of look into if you're interested as well. And okay, so it's been 40 minutes. I can't believe I can talk your ear off like this. And I appreciate you watching, listening, whatever. And I'm going to grab my ukulele because that's the last thing I want to do. That's the last thing I was thinking of. So I started playing ukulele in 2000 something. 16? No, before that, 15, 14. Maybe 2012, I think when I started. And it's taken me a while, like to a point where I can say honestly that I'm ready to join a band or ready to start up a band. And I've been thinking of starting up a band. And maybe I'll start on my own. Maybe I'll become like a folk singer. Maybe that's my next step. Maybe I should start singing. Folk singer. Oh, maybe I'll play. Oh, how about I play a Joni Mitchell song? Then there we go. That'll clinch it to see if I can make it as a what's a good Joni Mitchell song? Way I see it, they say you just can't beat it. Everybody's in it for their own good. Can't please them all. There's always somebody trying to bring you down. I was a free man in Paris. Yeah, I was a free man in Paris. Hey, did you see what's going on in Paris? Did you see what And it's the funniest thing because I was asking people like, does it smell in France? And people say, well, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, maybe it didn't before, but I'm sure it smells like manure over there now. I'm pretty sure from what I've seen lately in some videos. I'm like, wow, really? People are getting a little funny over there. Well, you can't take land away from the people who've had it for so many years and expect them to be happy about you taking their stuff. And I guess maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. You know what? I'm always I'm never quite sure about how things will turn out in the end. Like, I mean, people. I think we're overdue for something to happen. The way I sing it, they say you just can't beat it. Everybody's singing for their own game, can't please them all. There's always somebody calling you down. I do my best, and I do good business. There's a lot of people asking for my time. They're trying to get ahead. They're trying to be a good friend of mine. Joni Mitchell, you freedom fighter, you lovely lady. I was a free man in Paris. I was on Friday night. There's nobody calling me up for favors, and no one's future to decide. I'd go back there tomorrow for the work that I've taken on, stoking the storm, making machinery behind the popular song. I hear somebody else that's in France that also has a studio. And I wonder how it is in France there with everything going on with them guys. They say stuff about people. Brad Pitt. As for me, I deal in dreamers and telephone screeners. Let lately I wonder what I'd do it for if I had my way. I just walk through these doors and wander down the Champs-Elysees, going to Cafe Cabaret, and thinking how I feel to find a very good friend of mine. I was a free man in Paris, I was really fettered and alive. Nobody calling me up for favors, no one's muted it aside. No, I'd go back there tomorrow for the work that I've taken on. Sorry. For the work that I've taken on, sorry. Stoking the storm, making machinery behind the popular song. Yeah, you don't start when you're doing Joni Mitchell's. You don't start off with, although she smokes, so I mean, probably can't go too far without. Um, I know which one I like to do. So, what's the other one that she sings? That's a pretty fun song. What is that song called? Let me just go Joni Mitchell because I know I can find it. Joni. And yesterday I did. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can do this one. I don't know if I like. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Okay. Okay, maybe not. It's a funny song, but I don't want to. I don't want to say Joni Mitchell. Let's say. How about? Help me. Help me. And this is what I've been asking Jesus. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Why would they do it like that? Okay, never mind. Let me try something else. They made that weird. Okay, how about we do Big Yellow Taxi, because that's the one that's one of my faves. Let's hopefully it goes all right. Okay. In paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh. Oh, let me try that. They did paradise, put up a parking lot with a big hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Though it always seemed to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. The day paradise, put up a parking lot. We're good. Took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. And they charge the people $1.50 just to see them. Oh, it always seemed to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. The big paradise, put up a parking lot. I said, oh, it always seemed to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. The day paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey, farmer, put with his DTT. Give me spots on my apples, but leaving the birds in the bees. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. Oh, come to take me away. The big paradise, put up a parking lot. last night I heard the screen door slam. Ain't a big yellow taxi took away my old man. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paid their dice and put up a parking lot. Said, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paid their dice, put up a parking lot. Wop, 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 wop. That was bad. Bad. It's bad. They can't say copyright because that's all over the place. That's crazy. What else do we have? I know there's a few different ones that she's played, and I actually do like Johnny Mitchell's Freeman in Paris. Let's see what else ones. Oh, there's Woodstock, yeah. Chelsea Morning. Raised on Robbery. Anyways, yeah. And in the meantime, let me play you a song, and I'm just gonna make something up random, okay? So. All right. There you go. Hey, you can make up your own lyrics for songs that I've written, and if there's anything that you want to see me doing, let me know in the comments below. I really should do some art one time and show you, but I don't feel like doing any art today, and it's my own channel. I do what I want, And I appreciate you being here. I really do. Yeah, so Entertainment Thursday, I've thrown out almost everything at you, and just spent almost a good 50, almost a whole hour with you. I spent my whole hour with you. Wow, that's a surprising thing, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I stayed my hour this time. Look at that. Look at that. I even have something extra to give you today. Yes, I also play recorder because, back in school, it was important to learn how to play the recorder. Yes, and I didn't learn how to play the recorder in school, unfortunately. But I got a liking for it back when I was younger, and I really enjoy it. I do have a tin whistle, and this is my. This is my go-to when I want to listen to or just play some music and just be me. My tin whistle is much better. I can't wait. I have it with me and I plan on using it. I do plan on using it over at the mall. The mall has great acoustics. Oh, I used to know how to play it. Darn, I don't know why you hang around here. No, I'm kidding. I so appreciate you being here. Oh, and I have one more thing to show. And this. And, oh, one more thing before you go. There's this. Groove is in the heart, right? Okay. And I guess you didn't know it, but I also play drums as well. Well, I did learn how to do this. So at least if I knew if I was going to be in a band or something, I could spin my. I did learn how to play actually. I am pretty good at playing the drums, but nobody knows. Nobody knows I'm a secret drummer. Secret drummer. Other that, you know, yeah, nobody knows. Well, now you know I'm a secret drummer too. Yes, yes. As musicians and artists go, I run the gamut for everything. So yeah, if you're looking for an artist that can fulfill all of your art needs, art and entertainment. I am serious. I am serious. No, I'm serious. Please look me up. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm trying to get my head around comedy, and I think my eyebrows are hilarious, but everything else is just kind of mundane. And I just do the best that I can, being a little me and in my little studio with this little smirk on my face, and do my best to make you happy and make your day worthwhile. I just made it awkward. I just want you to have fun. Enjoy your day. Don't mind me. I'm just a little bit awkward myself. I've always been like this, so I don't know what your excuse is. This is my excuse. Oh, what can I tell you? Have I learned anything yet? Nope. But maybe you can teach me a few things that maybe I'm not aware of, and maybe put me in the right direction. Oh Lord! Oh Jesus, please help me. I've been asking for so much help, and I really, 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 really need some direction. So hey, if you guys know Jesus and you want to let them know that I'm looking for him, and tell him that I need his help, and I appreciate it. And then the words of my mama, of course, peace, oh brother, with a little bit added. And as you know, this is me and Brad Pitt. This is me over here. This is him and Ennis. I know everything's going good with them too. I hear about flowers and I hear about love, and it's so cute. I'm so happy for him. All right, because I always like to end with a little bit of BP. You know what I'm saying? Big pleasure. Speaking of big pleasure, I'm going to go have myself one too. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Big pleasure for everybody. I hope you have a good day, and keep out of trouble. And as my mom says, peace out, brother, with a little bit of it. I love you guys.